Chapter 2. Okay. You posted a meme. It did pretty well. They never saw it coming. Hey, what's your problem? You still salty about last night?
You killed that man last night. We killed that man last night.
What? We didn't kill anyone. The officer with the gun did.
We might as well be guilty of pulling the trigger ourselves. We blamed everything you did on him. Do you think she even knows that was all her fault? Of course she does. She put all of it on that guy. And I helped.
Listen, I get it, okay? Last night must have been heavy for you. I promise that I won't be doing that to animals anymore. Not that I can anyway now with the police watching that area.
Promise? Do you really promise?
I promise. No more animal mutilations.
It feels genuine. I think she really means it. She is right too. We didn't really kill that guy. Alright, I trust you.
Good, that settles that. No need to dwell on things that are done, right? There's no school today, so let's make something to eat. Rooster and Beef spent the morning cooking a meal together. Beef talked about her family and school. Rooster and Beef got closer. That's great. Wow, you actually ate it all! I didn't know you could actually eat. Where does it all go? I thought you were hollow. Where are your organs?
Of course I eat! What do you think I am, some kind of monster?
Yes.
I am a magic sock made from a sketch. Me eating surprises you?
Where's your butt though? What happens to it all? Don't tell me you sweat out the food or something. Beef and Rooster spent the remaining day off arguing about food.
Maybe things are not as bad after all. Just a minor hiccup. Do you think Jiminy Cricket had this much trouble with Pinocchio?
Rooster stared at the stars from the bedside window as Beef slept soundly on the bed.
Seriously, who wears tights to sleep?
Human. Who is this? Oh, Jello. This is Jello. Hello, Jello. Good morning, Beef. Hey, who's that Canadian guy? He's really freaking me out. He's my cousin from Canada. He's 100% human. Amazing! I love foreign exchange students. See you in class.
I thought you didn't have any friends.
Not exactly. That's the girlfriend of my highest paying patron.
Patron?
Running a famous meme page isn't easy, you know. I have a Patreon page where people pay me to continue my work. I offer lots of intriguing rewards.
What does that mean?
For the highest payers, I make a meme about them daily. Prices and conditions may vary. You may or may not need to consult your physician before getting a custom tailored meme made by me.
Is there really a market for that?
Why is all the text on your cousin backwards?
Because my mom flipped me horizontally when I was a baby. I can't believe my teacher continues to be so prejudiced.
Knock it off, kid! Today, class was about the importance of being physically fit. There was no time to post any memes during class. Hey, kid! Don't head out yet. I need to talk to you alone. Rooster was booted out of the classroom. 3 students. Huh? Every year out of all the kids I teach, I can only pick 3 of them to go on to the Royal Police Academy. They don't let me suggest any more than that. It doesn't matter how much I beg or push. Being a Royal Police officer is a heavy job, Beef. Why did you want to do it? No real reason. What do you mean, no real reason? There are kids that would kill for a chance to be in this course. I just know I can do it, so I do it. That's what I want.
Today I sent my recommendation for you to go on to the academy after finishing your last year here. You'll need to face a lot of hardships. You are the most arrogant, self-centered, antisocial, and empty-headed kid here. You also have the highest scores, the best fitness marks, and an unbelievable drive. I believe in you, Beef. You'll make a fantastic officer.
Thanks. Thank you, sir. You and Professor Sage grew closer.
Isn't it a good thing you got picked out to go on to the academy?
I suppose so.
This is a good thing, though. Your parents will be really thrilled.
They aren't here.
Huh?
They're always gone, so it doesn't matter.
It must be rough. When do they come around?
During the holidays they come. Hey, do you remember anything before you came here?
That was a quick conversation change. It must be hard for her to talk about it. The only thing I remember before coming here was someone screaming something.
Screaming something? Screaming what?
Pillow, okay, I'm not... What?
That doesn't make any sense.
It could have just been sounds, who knows?
Well, it's not very efficient to sit on things you can't figure out. Best to just leave it alone.
Why is efficiency so important to you?
What? What could be more efficient than being efficient? You'll find life is beautiful when you do your best to be efficient. Beef and Rooster spent the night arguing about what is and is not efficient. Beef and Rooster got a lot closer. You posted a meme before school. It did well. Yo, Beef. Yo, Jam. Sorry, I can't stay to talk. I need to walk Jello to class. Good memes this morning, by the way.
You must be popular. You must be more popular than I thought. That guy was on the baseball team, right?
That is my top patron. He's a huge fan of my memes. I couldn't say we were friends. It's more like business partners. I supply the memes, he supplies the cash. Fair trade.
This makes me cringe pretty hard. Okay, everyone, shut up and listen for a few minutes. As you know, coming in this week is Trash Day, as is tradition every year here at this school. Trash Day is an important holiday here at school. It is the only time of year where everyone throws a ton of trash out of all of the school windows into a dumpster. It is the best event of the year here at school. We just throw a bunch of random shit out the window. It's not a metaphor for anything, so don't think about it too hard.
Oh, I completely forgot about Trash Day.
I am so unreasonably excited to throw trash out of a window.
As class goes on, Jam and Jello aggressively play footsies with each other. It distracts the entire room.
Ah, young love blossoming before me. So beautiful and sweet. You two crazy kids.
Why is Professor Sage just letting them link their toes like that in front of everyone?
Rad.
Class ended awkwardly. Those two are pretty
affectionate.
Who, Jam and Jello?
Wouldn't your teacher stop that?
He usually doesn't. He isn't very efficient. The phone in Beef's pocket violently buzzed. That son of a bitch! What's going on here? What is this? I can't believe that son of a bitch! Beef was sinking her hands into her phone case as hard as she could, cracking the side of the plastic enclosure. Patron Jam $20. Hey, sorry, Jello's birthday is next week and I have to buy her a gift. I'll re-up next month. That sounds reasonable. That son of a bitch, I can't believe he would fuck me like that.
Isn't that only 20 bucks?
It's not only 20 bucks. Now I can't buy the next AAA game coming out this week. 100 BVs an old man. B's, V's, oh, 100 B's versus an old man. Oh my god.
Beef, this seems really unreasonable.
No, it's not. We had a system.
It was hard to sleep that night. Boiling anger in me kept me from keeping my eyes closed.
Oh yeah, they share feelings. Uh-oh. You posted a meme. It could have done better. Yo, Beef. Yo, Canada. Good morning, Beef. Fuck you. Hey, are you mad about the Patreon thing? No.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. I was really worried. Beef, I made us lunch today. Do you want to eat it with me? I'll think about it.
I say yes too.
Everybody shut up! Trash day is tomorrow, so we need to brief on it so there are no more troubles, or no troubles. Every year we have a different police officer to oversee the event so things don't get out of hand. This year Officer Strop is here to give a brief skim of how tomorrow will go and answer any questions you have about being a Royal Police Officer. Later today, we also will be congratulating the 3 candidates chosen to go to the Academy at the end of the year.
Whoa. Good morning, everyone. What a handsome Canadian man in the back there. Is that a noose around her arm? I will be going over the rules for tomorrow, so everyone stay nice and legal. So everything stays safe, no students will be allowed outside ground level on campus. Trash may only be thrown from the 4th story and up, so it gets into the dumpster. All trash within the school may be thrown out of the window. All students will be checked before entering the building to make sure no trash from home is brought. In addition, nothing hazardous may be thrown out of the window. Of course, we will be locking anything dangerous up before the event. I will be patrolling the campus to make sure everything stays in order. Any students caught breaking rules during this time will be harshly punished. Are there any questions about the event or the police while I'm here? Classmate, why do officers have different uniforms? Are there ranks? That's a really good question. Officers do not exactly have ranks, but different officers have different duties. Cadets usually have standard uniforms and are only issued simple weapons.
Bang bang!
Their jobs include heading investigations by request or simple neighborhood patrols. Someone like me has been in a bit longer. More mature or talented officers head things like public events where control is a necessity. Our uniforms are a bit more custom to our needs. We are also issued weapons more comfortable with us to make executions more efficient. Nothing is worse than a botched execution. There are even officers who are idols and have huge followings of fans. If we did have official rank though, you could say the king is at the very top. It can't be royal police without a king, right? Strop continued to talk about the police system until lunch. Strop held Rooster back to talk about Canada. Beef! I didn't think you would come! Yeah, well, the person I usually eat lunch with is a little busy right now. I actually wanted to vent if it's okay with you. Why does this look so familiar to me? Jello looks so familiar for some reason. I'm not your therapist. Pay me, okay? I'm really worried about Cham. He didn't make it as a cadet for the academy. He has been taking it hard. I made it though, and I feel really bad about it. Oh, so these two are now gonna be cadets. He scored high in everything but the academics. We have so many plans after high school. We're going to get married, get a house, have kids even. But now he's second guessing himself. He doesn't think he'll be able to get a good job to support us. What's that matter? You'll be an officer. You'll be making enough for 3 sets of kids and so on. I know, and I told him that. He's just taking it hard right now. Jam works hard. You guys will figure it out. Jam works hard. You guys will figure it out. He is just sore right now. Really? Do you think so? Yeah, you guys will be fine. Beef, you're a great friend. Let's eat together. Beef, do you think we could eat together tomorrow too? Yeah, we can eat together tomorrow too.
Okay, everyone, give a hand for this year's Academy Cadets.
Oh, the faceless one. And everyone clapped. Even the NPC got it over me. It's 'cause you're a butthole.
So that's why Jam stormed out of class?
I suppose. It's not my business.
And how did lunch go?
Eh.
I know you enjoyed it. I felt happy the entire time you were gone.
It went fine. How did it go with you and the officer?
I had to keep making up things about Canada.
Like what?
In Canada, everyone wears hats because if we take them off, our souls leave our bodies.
That's not so far off from the truth. For all my non-Canadiana denizens. Did she seriously buy that? Beef and Rooster went to sleep early. There was no time to post memes tonight. Human. Beef! It's trash day! We can't be late. Jella takes Beef's hand and pulls her to school.
It's nice to see she's opening up.
Something freaky ass deaky is gonna happen at the end of this chapter, I know it.
Okay, everyone, throw your shit!
Students began throwing things from the windows.
It's too damn noisy in here. Come on, kids, let's go talk in the next room.
You and Professor Sage took a break from all the screaming and trash throwing. Beef, you came again! How's your trash day going? It's fine. Thank you for talking to me yesterday, Beef. Me and Jam worked a lot of things out and really planned our future together. Good. Wait, it's trash day. Is Jello the trash? Hey Jello. Yes? I brought the bread for us to eat together today. Oh wow, how wonderful! That's so kind of you, Beef. Beef and Jello eat quietly on the rooftop. Beef and Jello got a little closer. Oh, maybe we're not. Maybe we are actually friends. Hey, Beef! I'm not feeling. Oh, maybe we are not friends. Okay. Hey, Beef, I'm not feeling well. Beef? Jam? The box weakly shuffled. Time to throw out the trash. Man, where is everyone? It's only 2 o'clock. Hey Jam, can you lift this box? You might be the only person in class who can. It's really heavy. Oh no. Where'd that come from? With some trouble, Jam lifted the box up and brought it to the window. Man, it feels like something's moving in here. It's probably full of water balls or something. With one hefty push, Jam pushes the box from the window and into the dumpster. Huh. Showed you guys, easy as pie. As soon as Jam wiped his hands clean of the dirt, a chorus of screaming erupted from every story of the school. What's going on? Jam ran to the window and looked down at the dumpster. No! Below him, Jam saw Professor Sage impaled by a large piece of shrapnel through his midsection. Excuse me? Throughout his body, pieces of the wooden box poked through his skin as he sunk into the dumpster. Professor Sage's lifeless eyes staring upwards to Jam.
What's going on?
Oh no. Stop! No one in this room make a move. Crap. Bad timing. No one move from this room. I'll be back. Strop showed up a little while later. Everyone, file out except you two. Whatever students that were left in the class filed out until only Beef and Jam remained. My investigation has led me to believe the only people capable of this are in this room right now. For the charges of murder and punishment is death. In the name of peace and prosperity.
Murder? I didn't kill anyone. I wouldn't. Tell her, Beef.
Huh. Wouldn't you?
What? God damn it.
What do you mean by that, young lady? Jam killed Professor Sage. He did. Who else but Jam could have killed him? Consider this. Think about it. Who else but Jam could have pushed that pipe through him?
Hold on. How could you have known it was a pipe pushed through him instead of him landing on it?
Huh? Are you accusing me of his murder? Great time to find your brain, meathead.
Where were you before the murder, Beef? Last I saw Professor Sage, he was with you.
Is that true? Were you the last person with Sage? I was...
So what were you two doing? Where were you between now and that time?
You cocky bitch. You think you're the protagonist or something? We were just talking. I left him to eat lunch with Jello.
Where is Jello?
Who knows? I'm not her mom.
Since she's nowhere to be found, I bet you're lying. I bet. You killed Professor... You killed Sage and thought you could get away with it by pinning it on me.
What? That's a lie. None of that's true. Why are you getting so mad, Beef? Mad? I never had problems with Professor Sage. Professor Sage is the one who didn't consider you for the academy. You were the one who had a motive, Jam. What reason would I have? You are overcompensating, Miss Baloney. You've given excess information in everything except where you were. Miss Baloney, where were you at the time of the murder?
Hold on!
Hey, she made it. It's the Canadian.
Beef was with us. I have a really bad feeling about this. I need to clear this up, though.
Do you have any proof of that?
I do! Beef was eating lunch with Jello! Something happened when Jello passed out! She called for me and the two of us got her to the nurse's office.
It's true, when I woke up I was in a bed. I remember exactly what Beef told me too before I fell back to sleep. Don't worry, you won't miss out on the trash. It's only 2.
It was?
I was so relieved I still had time to pull it together before the day ended. Beef left and told me to catch up when I felt better.
But when I saw the box, it was 2.
It couldn't have been me. I now have an alibi with timing.
Something's wrong here. Oh no.
That is very strong evidence. She has a good alibi, witnesses, and this boy has a motive. Jam, how could you have done something so horrible? Jam, how could you have done something so horrible? We're gonna get married, have kids together.
I didn't do it, Jello. I'll prove it.
How could I have killed Professor Sage, put him in a box, moved the box to the classroom, and walked in all in a few minutes?
Because it wasn't just a few minutes, wasn't it, Beef?
How could I have lifted the box to the window to throw it out? You threw the box out of the window after taking care of Professor Sage. If you didn't do it, why did you not bother to look into the box before throwing it out? You were angry that you were not chosen as a candidate. You picked a busy holiday like Trash Day to carry out your revenge. You tried to plant the murder on someone who was a candidate. You were jealous. You did it!
What?
Uh-oh. None of that information seemed wrong. There are also witnesses of her whereabouts at the time of the murder. Something feels off in my gut, but facts are facts. Maybe I just feel off because it's such a shame to kill such a handsome boy. Young lady, I'm sorry you were wrapped up in this. I can see why you are a candidate for the Academy. Professor Sage's last gift to you. You were able to investigate and quickly piece together the puzzle under stress. As for you, for not only lying during investigation but the murder of your teacher Sage, your punishment is death.
Hold on, please! I'm not the one who did it!
In no time, Strop was able to throw the news onto Jam's neck. With a monstrous yank, Jam's body was pulled up onto the beams above the class. Look at that face on Jello. Beef! We could hear the crack of his neck as his now still body hung, swaying slowly. You will never fuck with me again. He was a lot heavier than I thought. Jam, no! Jello ran to the suspended corpse and tugged at the limp leg.
Jam, I believe you. Please wake up. I can't be without you.
Jello frantically looked around the classroom, manic eyes searching for a fix to the problem that was already solved. She slowly and shakily backed up to the window. Uh-oh. Young lady, don't take another step. Let's talk about this. Jello flung herself from the window headfirst, the sickening crunch of bone ringing as her body hit the pavement below. This is a 3 bird, 1 stone scenario.
I feel sick.
Well, that's that.
How could you take this so lightly?
We see death every day. We either come in on it or deal it. If you want to be an officer, you have to get used to seeing death.
Don't you value life? How does any of this bring peace? It didn't take you 10 minutes to decide that boy's fate.
Officers are graded by how fast they pass judgment. Slow officers are put on the back burner. If you want to progress, you need to be fast. That's just how it is. It doesn't mean we don't value life. We're just doing what we have to. You two go home. The cleaning team will be here soon, and I need to file the report and call the families.
Beef, why did you do it? Beef?
He just wasn't efficient. Oh my god. Poor Rooster. It was his fault everything happened. Oh Lord. It was his fault for allowing Jam and Jello to get so close. It was his fault for letting them get into a relationship. It was his fault Jam slighted my money. Taking care of just Jam wouldn't be enough. You understand that, right? I took care of the entire problem. 3 birds with 1 brick. When I was alone with Sage, I ran a rusty pipe that was nearby through him. I had to use the table as a brace to fully run it through him. I left him there to bleed out, but I was careful. I made sure he fell into the box first, which I lined with cotton and sheets to catch the blood. The bread I gave Jello was shrugged. She passed out. I was hoping you wouldn't notice the time when I was talking to Jello. I told her it was 2. The real time was 1. Gave me enough time to hurry back to where Sage was, mop up the remaining blood, and scrub it up completely. Since it was trash day, I was able to throw everything out the window unnoticed. The classroom wasn't far from Jam, so I pushed the box to the entranceway where I knew he would be tempted to show off and throw it out the window. The rest you know from there. I messed up my timing and was in the classroom when the body was discovered. It all worked out though.
It all worked out?
Yes, I even assumed Jello would do something drastic after seeing Jam. My hunch was spot on.
She was your friend.
I don't have friends. That's why you're here. Good night, best friend. Brought spreads! Now open. You come. Oh, these are intermissions. Let me save. There. Interlude number 2. Hello, welcome back to Brought Spreads, You equals just in time for Yeast Club. Why so diligent? Diligent. Please, I have to talk to that bread again. But first, a freshly baked fact about das Brot. Whoa! In this universe, in this world, in this planet, there are countless kinds of bread. That wasn't much of a fact either. You were dragged to the back. Tears up.
We salute you, Barnabas! Cha!
Barnabas! He used many type of magic here in Yeast Club. Other day we try summon wishies from heaven. Ian. We? Amazing. How do you do all these things with bread? Ho ho! That's a simple we sprinkle ancient yeast over beloved Barnabas as we chant magic spell. What is the magic yeast?
We absolutely cannot absolutely not do anything brought magic without das magic yeast. Hey, there was this really weird looking bag that started to growl, so I brought it in here.
Oh ho! To have found yeast! Now you are also member of member of Yeast Club. Rooster joined the Yeast Club. No, I don't want to be here anymore. Barnabas shall remember thy kindness und grant three miraculous day. Freunds! I have drawn pictures from Sketchbook and place on das wall so he will never forget. Do I get to ask the bread any questions today?
Time to close up shop. Barnabas equals exhausted. Yeast Club dismissed.
Rooster and Beef were pushed from the back room. Didn't get to ask the bread anything. Must have been a fluke earlier.
What is even going on? Okay, Yeast Club, over, store, shop, close, come again.
Chapter 3. He posted a meme. It did really well. I saved the game. I did really well. I'll be back again next time. We'll continue this up with some more Sketchbook. So thank you everybody. Thank you for joining me. If you want to try this out along with me, I have a link in the description below. This game seems like it might be a little mature. So you might want to make sure that you're able to handle this thing. Anyway, I'll see you all next time.